Welcome to episode 24 of the Ultimate Stealth Van build. Starting nice and early today, we're going to smash through a load of things that we've got left to do. So we're going to start up with some of the sanding for the undercoat on the cabinets. Just any like rough areas where the paint's kind of pulled or it's just not quite smooth. Then once that's sanded, we'll give that a second coat. From there, we'll probably move on to the ambient lighting and a few other bits. And then I'm hoping in this episode we'll also get to actually paint the final colour on the cabinets. Loads of stuff to do today, so keep watching and we'll see how this turns out. Just using 180 grit sandpaper, just enough to take off some of the rough spots. Sanding's pretty straightforward really. We're just doing the front faces of everything where you can see any kind of raised spots of paint. Like along here for example, bit of a bump, so just sand that down, get it nice and smooth, ready for a light second coat. That's all sanded down. I now need to drill the holes for the handles, for all the cupboard doors. I've gone for the Brass Effect, Antique Brass Effect 30mm classic knob. I've got 12 of these, should be enough. I'm not going to put handles on the lower cabinet because that's where the bed slides out. I'm going to have some sort of maybe like leather handle screwed in. I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, just need to drill out the holes for the little screws to go into in the cabinets before we do any of the actual final coat painting. Once I've screwed these out, we're going to re-prime the front faces of all the cabinets, make sure it's nice and smooth, really nice finish, and leave that to dry while we move on to something else. The screws that these handles come with are actually too long, which is a bit of a pain because it means we're going to have to use the hacksaw and cut them down. But let's just see if this is the right size hole. Yeah, so it's about 1/2 centimetre too big. You can probably see just there. Anyway, looks good there. So I thought maybe once I've done this, because I won't be using it all the time, maybe like once every 2 weeks, I could actually probably rent it out. Because I've got a massive driveway and live literally in the middle of the Lake District. People could leave their car here, switch it with the van and take the van off into the Lake District. I think it works a little bit like Airbnb, where you can obviously just select the different types of kind of vehicle you want and the pickup location depending on where the vehicle's located. And it looks pretty cool, like there's all sorts of different types of camper vans, ones that people have built, you know, obviously in a nice way, and some more kind of commercially built ones as well. But I think if this turns out quite nice, it could be a good idea. So if you would want to rent it, drop a comment and I'll see if I can get that set up. I think from what I've seen they look pretty, I guess, cheap-ish. I think it includes insurance as well, anywhere between like £50 and £100 a night. Obviously you can then drive it off wherever you want. Assuming that includes insurance. I need to look into it a bit more. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. So if I do it, it'll be in one of my, I guess, future videos. I'll put it in like a link in the description. So yeah, check it out. That is all panels primed, sanded and primed. We're looking good. Should take a couple of hours to dry. Once that's done, we will fix them back into place in the final positions and start to filler the gaps. That takes a few hours to dry as well. So when that's done, I'll be able to sand that down hoover up, and then probably just do a final coat of primer on any of those gaps. Right, it's time to reinstall the cabinets. Let's get this started. Just had delivery of a couple of nice things that I've been waiting for. These are hinges, or table supports, I guess. So, had a few comments on some of the videos just about how I'm going to do the table. I'm going to have two tables, one of which I'm still deciding on how I'm going to do it, whether it's going to go into the floor or if it's going to come off the cabinet length here. I think there was a comment about, quite a good one, like a rail almost that the table kind of hooks onto. That could potentially go there. The second table is going to be behind me on the sliding door, so it's for use when the door's actually closed. So door slides shut, there's wooden panelling with fabric on that, you know, is obviously already installed. These two hinges or brackets get drilled into the wood. Really nice slim profile, and they expand out like an L shape with the table top kind of coming outwards. About 40 centimeters in terms of the length of the hinge, but I think we'll stick another 10 or so centimeters on top of that with the actual table top itself, and that will come out and sit there basically as a table for when I want to sit on the edge of the sofa here, or in the two swivel chairs up there. Quite a good like work position, I think. And also I've been sitting there actually when I've been like eating, you've seen in some of the videos, you know, sitting there eating steak. I was sitting on this bit here. Obviously it'd be nice to have a table there as well. So that's what this is for. Those two hinges combined take 50 kilos, and they were just bought on Amazon for not very much. I think like £16 or something. So yeah, two of those hinges there combined, 50 kilos weight. So that's pretty good, I'd say. And a couple more bits of Amazon, more of those screw caps so I can finish up the screws for the carpet panels, and then some leather door handles with kind of like a nice brass, antique brass finish, which matches the same colour as the other handles. So these will be used on the lower cabinet, down the bottom, to open that, because I didn't want like firm metal handles sticking out, because that's near where like the bed mattress goes, so you don't want to like catch yourself on those at night. So some leather handles. I mean, it is a little bit annoying reinstalling these panels and doors and things, is every time you take them off and put them back on, even though they're going into the same hole, like the screws are going into the same hole, it just doesn't fit the same, like literally each time you do it. It's really weird. That's what I mean. I don't know how those are now misaligned when they were straight before. Really strange. It's time to get fillering with my favourite little filler. So we're just going down the all the edges, all the gaps, any places where I see air between the different panels. Just going to fill those as best we can with filler. Okay, that took quite a long time, at least 2 hours. However, we are all fillered up. All the gaps, completely done on all the panels, even finished the lower panel down there. Obviously that's going to get primed and taken off. The section that goes here that has the little on and off switch that I'm going to be using for the outdoor light, and the connection through to the reversing camera. That little panel is going to be carpeted. This is going to be painted with the final cabinet paint. So to mask up all the edges, we're using frog tape. particularly all the carpet and any of the other painted surfaces like the ceiling. Problem with having a big head and a mustache is these don't particularly fit very well. So, happy days. Now just a quick little brush undercoat for all the filler areas. It's actually looking quite good. Please. Doing
vents. Vents,
navy
eggshell. Quick drying, long lasting colour.
How long does it say it dries?
Drying time 2 to 4 hours. Number of coats 2. Film Bilbo. Bilbo, hello. Hello, chicken. Wow. Do you want to come up? Are your gloves dirty? Are you gonna hold?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
The main thing is still get it on the ceiling and the
I won't go right up to the top.
Do you like the blue colour?
I do. It's boyish, but I do like it.
I think we'll go with the gold.
Yeah. It's nice. Am I in it?
Yeah.
It looks like chicken scratching.
It's the first coat.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Patchy.
But when you...
Once it's got the second coat, it should look pretty good. Do a switch.
Yeah.
So you do
Brushes or places.
places, so you roll over there.
Yeah. First coat done.
Right.
Looking good.
Looks good so far.
Except I got some on the ceiling, didn't I?
Yeah.
But you'll get it off.
That's right. It's supposed to be 17 degrees and sunny today. However, it's not. BBC weather literally says it is right now sunny and 17 degrees. Anyway, next day, first coat is dried. Really nice colour. Obviously it's patchy. That is about to get resolved right now with coat number 2, which hopefully will be the final coat. How are we doing?
Good. All, well, not all done, nearly all done. Wow.
Gonna leave this to dry for a few hours and then we'll get the door handles attached. That's it, we are finished. Quick episode, hope you enjoyed that one. Painting the cabinets. Make sure you like the video and click subscribe. Let me know what you think of the colour in the comments, if you like it or don't like it. I think it looks pretty good. So before I give you a final look of the cabinets, just be aware that I haven't put in the magnetic stays for the doors, so some of them are kind of going inwards a little bit. And one of the doors I actually need to just adjust the hinges a bit to make it a bit more, I guess, level. Enjoy.